Hi, I wanted to do one more quick video on distance, rate, and time. There was a problem in the chapter closure that was about a hiker who was descending a peak, and it was actually like a two-step distance, rate, and time problem. And so I wanted to show you another two-step distance, rate, and time problem because a few people asked about that. So in my imaginary world, let's say there's someone named Barbara. And Barbara is knitting a scarf. That's my lovely scarf right there. Hey, that actually kind of looks like a scarf. I'm proud of that. And so let's say that Barbara, when she started knitting today, she already had 5 inches of her scarf knit. And let's say she's able to knit 2 inches of her scarf per hour. And then let's say that today she plans on knitting for an hour and a half. So you have to be able to recognize the information that's related to the distance, rate, and time, and the information that's going to be a part of the second step that kind of gets added on. The starting value is what's going to come into play at the end. And what a lot of people don't realize is because it's often the first number that's mentioned, that they don't need to use it until later. The rate is going to be important, and so is the time. That'll help us figure out how much Barbara knits today, and then we can add that on to the 5 inches. So if we use our distance, rate, and time formula, this distance is still unknown. I know that 5 inches is tempting to plop in there, but it's not going to be useful right now because she already had that 5 inches, so we need to see how much she does today. So that rate is, nope, I think I did that backwards. Let me check. The rate that I said, she can do 2 inches per hour. So this is 2 inches per hour. And then the time, she is knitting for 1.5 hours. I know some of you are also tempted to divide at this point in time, but if we look at our variable, it's already hanging out by itself. It doesn't need anything separated from it. It's good to go. So we need to look at the right side and see what to do, and this is just a multiplication. So 2 times 1.5 gives me a distance of 3 inches. And so then the last thing that you need to be aware of is that you've got to add that 3 inches to the current 5 inches. So if she did 3 inches today, and she already started with 5 inches, by the end of today, her scarf is going to be 8 inches long. So not quite ready to actually wear around your neck, but it's also getting hot. So maybe she doesn't want her scarf done yet. Maybe she wants to finish it a little bit later. So again, I hope this helps with the distance, rate, and time problem, like the one that was in the chapter closure. Good luck on your test.